It's your boy Indian Gooner in the house, back with another bang on video. Well, this video is all about Arsenal news, so make sure you guys really stay tuned to the video till the end so that you get all the news, views, everything related to Arsenal, ladies and gentlemen. So this video is definitely after the aftermath that happened yesterday. Oh my god, what a game. And right after the game, I think we have this news coming your way. So make sure you subscribe and be a part of this community. Hit that bell icon. And I think if you hit that bell icon, you get three options. Select all, the topmost option, so that you get all the notifications about the videos that we post every single day about Arsenal. So without any further ado, let's move on with the video, ladies and gentlemen. The first news that's coming your way, Alan Shearer. Oh my god, Matteo Guendouzi has got a lot of praise from different diaspora of football players. Let's move on. The first thing is Alan Shearer said Arsenal needed a warrior and Matteo Guendouzi stood up. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Matteo Guendouzi was the warrior in the midfield. Even though one man down, we never look. I think obviously there were certain situations wherein Aston Villa had their chances, had their moments, but Matteo definitely made sure that attack was never suffered whenever Aston Villa were retreating. So I think Matteo was really great. Moving on, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain has said something this to Hector Bellerin's post. I had said you that Hector Bellerin has actually posted on Instagram that he's done quite a lot of hard work, to which Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain had this to say: well done, my bro, hard work paid off, buzzing to see you back out there. And it's really great to see the ex-Gunner actually supporting the current Gunner, and it's really great. You see, once a Gunner is always a Gunner, ladies and gentlemen. So I think Ox has proved that, isn't he? Moving on, Unai Emery, ladies and gentlemen, has said something about Aubameyang. It was Aubameyang who gave Pepe the penalty. It has been confirmed. It was complete decision of Aubameyang. No, Unai Emery had no influence on it. Aubameyang, with his class, he knows that this is a situation where Pepe is trying to integrate himself into the team, into the tactics, into a new season, into a new league altogether, and one goal makes a big difference. A striker knows a fellow striker's problems, and obviously that one goal lifted his game completely. He became a different beast after that, isn't it? Well, continuing more praises, Dimitar Berbatov has this to say on Matteo Guendouzi. He said, he's 19, but he's playing like he's been there forever. Sometimes I'm watching him like I want to be against him because he's pissing me off with the confidence he has. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Well, Dimitar Berbatov have really great words to say about Guendouzi, and obviously it's the age that surprises everyone, isn't it? Well, not only that, we've got some great news that Matteo Guendouzi's contract expires June 2022, ladies and gentlemen. It's just somewhere around 2 years left, slightly above 2 years left for his contract. So I think Arsenal will definitely try to look, improve the wages and definitely give him a new contract and make sure that his future is secured at the Emirates. Moving on, Unai Emery, ladies and gentlemen, has this to say about Xhaka. He said, we need our supporters to help each other. We know what happened yesterday. The supporters were against Granit Xhaka. They booed him when he came off. And that's why Unai Emery is stressing on that point as well. He said Xhaka played very well on Thursday. He had a good performance versus Watford. I changed because he played 90 minutes on Thursday. For me, he's a very important player. He is improving. I can see that, especially after I don't know if he was decent in the Watford game, but not much better. But when we see something different, I think when you're talking about the Frankfurt game, was really positive. In this game, I think he was quite decent as well. So in terms of the error prone that he was against Tottenham, yes, he's improving from that. But I think we have our own perspectives in terms of what Granit Xhaka brings in, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on, Unai Emery, well, he has this to say about Aubameyang and the Pepe thing. He said, it is a very big decision from Aubameyang to let Pepe shoot, to give him confidence and the possibility to score. I was happy when I saw that decision from him. His hunger every day to score and achieve individual and collective objectives is there to see. So it's really great to see. I think, yes, Aubameyang, great decision, and we can see how he's in red hot form, and thank God our striker is firing, but because otherwise we would have definitely be reeling somewhere at around mid-table or probably well below that. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen, the greatest thing, I think Nacho Monreal on his time at Arsenal had this to say. He said, it has been one of the most beautiful experiences of my life. I have been there 7 years. I have shared shirts with many good players, I felt privileged putting my boots next to Alexis Sanchez, Alexander Lacazette, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Santi Cazorla, Petr Cech. We love you, Nacho, and I think I just have to say this, that it was really great to have you, a great club servant, and definitely a solid performance week in, week out. Nacho, all the best for whatever you do in your life. Unbelievable. Well, moving on. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a stat, I have an image for you guys. This is the image where you can see Unai Emery's first season as compared to other managers and Wenger's last season. Unai Emery has a better record. You can actually pause the video and check it if you want to actually check it. The image is all for you to gaze and definitely try to make something of it. Moving on, Ian Wright. Well, I had informed you that Granit Xhaka after the game against Watford said that Arsenal were scared. We were scared after that, during the game. So, to which Ian Wright has this to say to Xhaka. He said, "You don't really want to hear somebody saying you're scared, because then what will happen is teams will recognize it, that you're scared." Obviously, yes. And that they will use your fear to their advantage. For me, it is irresponsible of him to speak like that. Scared? How can you be scared on a football pitch? Yes, thank you so much, Ian Wright, to stressing that out to Granit Xhaka, because if you see him as a future club captain, if you see him as one of the 5 captains, you would not want to hear that. I'll tell you what, we were not scared playing against Aston Villa. We showed character. Well, if you know that a team is very good in pressing, that is the times. Those are the testing times where your character is tested. If you want those 3 points, you will fight for it, and that's the reason why we want you guys to do that. Because obviously we're not professional footballers stepping on the pitch as fans and definitely make it happen for Arsenal. You guys will. You guys are paid for that. You guys are brought in there for that, and you guys should and show passion like you showed. I think the Aston Villa game was more passionate to me than what we showed in the North London derby. Ladies and gentlemen, it was really great, and I was baffled by the results. Well, moving on, Peter Crouch has this to say. He said about Arsenal, he said, "As things stand, Arsenal are miles away from being in the conversation for the title. They have a chance of finishing in the top 4 this season, but you wouldn't be in a hurry to put money on them, and they look the most vulnerable in terms of they're losing their place in the top 6. Yes, they're exciting and will score lots of goals, but you wonder how Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang will feel. He's genuinely world class and should be challenging for the biggest trophies, but it can't keep falling to him to get Arsenal out of a hole." Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is the problem. I think the whole onus is dependent on Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and the systems that we are deploying as well. The lone striker, it's everything on Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. What if he does not deliver? Somebody else has to show that. So I think obviously if Lacazette is out injured, we are definitely screwed in terms of the link-up play is concerned, because Lacazette brings in the fluidity going forward, and obviously certain finishing. If he's in the right place at the right time, he can beat any keeper, whoever is coming in front of him. But I think as things stand, I think we're going to have a Manchester United game and we will not have him. So I think that would be a very crucial juncture, because it's an away game and we would definitely want him, a figure like Lacazette, to definitely link up to Arsenal. I believe whatever Crouch is saying is completely true. We look vulnerable because of the shitty defense, and trust me on this, our defense is not improving. It is showing different character, different type of weakness every game, which I would want to get eliminated. I think if the way Villa were whipping the ball in and they were some of the players making the runs, that means that's a complete Manchester City kind of a game, where Manchester City, Kevin De Bruyne kind of players whip in the ball and Aguero just finishes. Those kind of goals are bread and butter for them. So I think we could have a worse situation than Watford if we keep on playing. Our defense keeps on playing games like this. Well, one of the biggest news of the day, Rob Holding is available for selection, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Holdini, the Rob Holding is definitely ready for making his selection for Arsenal. So I would definitely want to see him in the Nottingham game. Oh my God, I've been waiting to see him. Well, it's really going to be a great crackerjack of a game. Let's see if he's going to play against Nottingham or not, but I would really like to see him. Well, these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed, liked whatever came your way. All the news from Arsenal. to be posted here. So make sure you subscribe and be a part of this community. Hit that bell icon, select all as notifications so that you get all the informations from us. And don't forget, I've put up the 4 options for the roast of the week this Friday. So make sure you actually select whatever options you feel like who should be or what should be roasted this Friday. So make sure you be a part of it and go vote now. I will see you in my next video. Cheers.